friends, and today I'll be playing the Tiger II German Tier VIII heavy tank. The slower German Tier VIII heavy tank that has better armor. Yeah. Um, let's run over its stats really quick. This is going to be a rather shorter video. I'm trying, so yeah. Hit point 1600. That is the high end for Tier VIII heavies. 150 millimeters of armor on the front, 80 on the sides and rear. It may be 150 millimeters thick, but it's way less effective than, say, an IS-3. It's not as angled, so it's not pre-angled, so you actually have to angle the tank. And then this weak spot, this gigantic weak spot of the lower glacis right there is, yeah, it's painful. Let's see. Turret, 185, 80, and 80. Once again, well, maybe 185 millimeters thick. It is flat on the front. See that? Flat. Anything can go right through it. Well, not anything necessarily, but a lot of things will go right through your turret. The sides are 80 thick. So if you're like this, they can pen. If you're like this, they can pen. If you're like this, they can pen around the gun. So yeah, it's got an interesting armor profile that does require angling, unlike my beloved Soviet tanks. Wow, I skipped some stats. It weighs 71.66 tons. Yeah, it's no light tank. 770 horsepower engine. I do run the provision that gives 10% extra engine power and traverse rate. That's why that's like that. Um, so that means it's got a power weight ratio of 10.75. It's all right, I suppose. It's not like it doesn't feel slow like the Deliver, but it is slow. 38 kilometer top speed. Pretty decent for a tier 8 heavy. It's no AMX 5100, but yeah, no tank is the AMX 5100 besides the 5100. Traverse 34.28 degrees per second on the hull and 24.82 degrees per second on the turret. The turret traverse on this thing is really bad, so it can and will get circled. So there's that. So you get less than 60 degrees per second traverse rate overall, which means it'll take you longer than 6 seconds to fully traverse your tank. Yeah. Let's see. Let's skip over. View range 269.3 meters. All right. It's not as blind as Soviet tanks, but it's still not a light tank. 7.16 rounds per minute. That is an 8.4-second reload. It's the exact same as my Lurver, except for my Lurver, I don't want provisions on, so the Lurver may have better. Yeah, whatever. 225 millimeters penetration with AP. Pretty good. That's fantastic, actually. 285 with APCR. All right. 60 with HE. HE penetration. It can't pen itself with HE. 310 average damage with this 105. So it's using this 105, which has better rate of fire, lower penetration. This is the same gun as the Egg Panther can run. And this one's an improved version with lower rate of fire. 310 alpha on a 105 is the low end for 105s. Well, not necessarily. 280 is, and that's the, I think, T82 maybe. I don't know. Tier 10 medium tanks with the 105s have 350 alpha, so you don't have the same alpha damage, but tier for tier, it's probably just as good. So that means that it has a DPM of 2,219. It's not great DPM. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Let's see. Dispersion is 0.301. The Lurver has better dispersion, but the Lurver is a premium tank, and it has a better rate of fire, and it has less health, and its armor is weaker, and this and that, and this and that, but it's an accurate gun. 3.8-second aim time. Once again, that's what the in-game stats say, but if you go to the Blitz Assistant app, it actually says, I think, 2.3-second aim time. So I don't know which one is wrong. I'm guessing the Blitz Assistant app, but who knows. And then I think that's everything. Yeah. So with that being said, I'll be into battle right after I cut this video because that's what I do. Hello. I was about to do my intro, but I realized I already done that. This is now the third battle in, and I'm just gonna see how stupid my team is this time. And once again, bottom tier. Once again, one tier 9 on each team. Let's see how stupid mine tier 9 is. The last battle I recorded, I did 1,000 damage, got Amarect, and came top on the team. After getting blocked by a T25/2 who turned sideways on in front of me and stayed that way for a full minute and a half. So yeah, why not be salty? And all I was trying to do was talk about how I had this thing. I bought it first time a month ago. I sold it when the French tanks came out. I rebought it last week or so, sometime like that. And I, with an exception, of course, because that's what smart people do. That's when I spent my 6.6 million credits and bought 9 tanks. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. And yeah. So I bought 2 tier 10s in the last 3 days. I'm poor again, only 300,000 credits. Okay, looks like they didn't go town. Yeah, they didn't go town. Okay then. Totally expecting that guy to just sit there, move back and forth. There's their tier 9, there's one of their tier 8 heavies. This thing is, well, before I lost 2 battles in a row, I had 110 battles, 64% win rate in it. Now I have 112 with like a 63, I'm guessing. Surprised he didn't shoot my turret. He's got more than enough pen. Alright. Is that T30 going to be able to be handled? Not T30, T32. Big difference there. One's a tier 8 heavy and one's a tier 9 tank destroyer. Yeah, Waffle, I'm here. Thank you for coming. Please go away. I think he's concentrating on shooting our tier 9. Or that's what he was trying to do. I'm going to turn around and try to counter the medium flank. We're now down 2 tanks. And that Waffle has... Oh, that's so stupid. I really dislike this map. It just seems so stupid. Alright, 502 damage. Thank you, RU, for shooting that guy. We need to handle these people. So, I would totally YOLO, and in fact, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've been playing my, one of my tier 10s too much. With the beautiful nickname it has. See, I'm angling. I'm actually angling. Like, I don't do angling a lot because I'm driving my Defender or my IS-7. That's the tank I was trying to say. Yeah, that's the name I was trying to say. That's the tank I was trying to say. Wow. I don't English, in case you haven't noticed. I don't word very well. And yes, I just did use improper grammar, and I did use it sarcastically, and I did, in fact, use it on purpose. I would love to push, but I know that there's a freaking Waffle with the 128 right around the corner. Oh, there's the T-34. Hey, 128. Hey there, friend. Okay, then. You sure you want to do that? Yeah. His 128's more than powerful enough to go through this thing's armor. And we lost our tier 9. Look how slow my turret's turning. Of course, I turned my whole, the opposite direction I turned my turret. That really does not help. Oh, great. Now we're losing. Yep. 2-on-2. 1-on-2. Burn. And he's not one-shottable. And he got the first shot off. Sometimes I wonder why I get these teams. This is 3 defeats in a row. I 39, just under 3,900 damage done. My tier 9 managed to do 1,500 damage. There are 2 other people on my team who broke 1,000 damage. Why do I get stuck with these stupid teams? Just why? Alright, back for attempt number 6. 5 battles, 4 defeats. Yep, there goes my 65% win rate in this thing. I just don't understand why I'm getting these stupid teams. All day, I have been losing win rate. I started the day with 55.8. I now have 55.78 because reasons. So that set me back a day because 2 days ago I was on 55.78. So, yeah, why not have a day where you lose 50 or 60% of the battles you play? Because that's what my day has been. I have lost 0.02 win rate, and I have 23,000 battles. That requires a lot of effort. So I'd like to congratulate that LTTB for being an utter moron and screwing over his team. I don't care if you're bottom tier. I don't care if you're in a light tank. You don't YOLO. If you YOLO, you leave your tank in a 7v6. In fact, it was an 8-on-6 because you're making yourself a useless. Just useless. You are going to do what, 1 or 2 shots of damage, and then what? You're gonna die. You're gonna trade. In his case, he traded 1,000 health, and I don't know if he did any damage. 1,000 health just to spot 3 or 4 enemy tanks and do what? He may have done 1 shot of damage, but still, 1,000 health. You have 1,000 health, you have speed, maneuverability, and you're a light tank. So you have the camo bonus. Don't throw your games away with YOLOing within the first minute. I mean, I have been told that I play too cautiously. Yeah, sure I do. But playing cautiously versus YOLOing every battle is just it's a better option to play overcautious than over aggressive, in my opinion, of course. And I know that a certain one of you who watches these videos sometimes does YOLO a lot, and you get so lucky and you anger me so much. And yes, this is not meant to bash you, it's just meant to bash that stupid LTTB who YOLO'd and wasted his tank. Yes, he does that. Every single one of my videos is going to have one of these rants in it. Is it? All right, that's what I'm going to feel like it's going to be. Look at the stock Pershing. I think he's got the upgrade 90mm. I don't remember the exact modules. I think you may be able to run the upgraded 90mm with the stock turret. I don't know. I'm going to go after the IS-3. He's going to shoot me. Oh, look, he bounced. I am actually demonstrating the armor abilities because I'm not bottom tier. Yes, this thing has armor, and while I say it does have glaring weak spots, it can work. If you use it properly, it will bounce a lot. I mean, this thing, people must not be playing it properly on the NA server or something because I aced it with less than 3,000 damage twice. And I didn't get a lot of resistance damage. I got maybe 1 or 200. And I got steel walls, that's the right word. So, I don't know, it's not the greatest tank. It's not the easiest tank to play. I understand that. So that may be why. Look at that, 3,200 damage, high caliber. If this was a Monday and I had got higher XP and this was Supremacy, I would have aced. Totally. Anyways, this is gonna be it for this video. I need to grind out another 72.8 thousand. And with the fact that I do enjoy this tank so much, and its playstyle is refreshing after playing almost 1,700 battles in my IS3 Defender. Totally not a filthy person who just plays overpowered tanks. Totally not. See, this tank isn't overpowered unless used by a smart player. And I'm not saying I'm a smart player. I'm just saying that I can play with it occasionally. Anyways, um, yeah, this is a short video. Right now, it's gonna be about 15 minutes, 16 minutes long. So yeah, have fun. Good luck. Stay safe. And see ya. And I need to come up with a new outro.